It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Out those pearly whites.
Look, just got my teeth done. They got cleaned out. Look.
But that sparkling smile isn't a gift from God or even braces. Those are veneers. Everyone wants a perfect smile.
All right, guys.
And ads like this promise just that for a fraction of the typical $20,000 price.
We have more technicians coming, so tomorrow we will be accepting walk-ins.
It could have cost me my life.
This woman says a so-called veneer technician offered an amazing deal for the smile of her dreams.
I was gullible at the time. I was excited.
She says for $3,500, this woman, known online as the Veneer Fairy, performed the procedure. She permanently glued veneer caps over her existing teeth.
Come see the Veneer Fairy. Yeah, teeth glistening. Who did that? Ooh.
But just 1 hour later,
I was crying, in tears. My mouth was on fire. It felt like 1,000 ants.
she says the Veneer Fairy tried to pull out the veneers, but they wouldn't budge. So the patient, Special Overton, says she took matters into her own hands, literally ripping them out of her mouth.
I just, with all my might, just yanked. I didn't know if I pulled my teeth out, but I know I wanted some type of relief.
We found unlicensed operators advertising their services across the USA.
You want to do a molding, right?
Jay Colombo of Fairfield, New Jersey sure looks like a dentist. Online, he calls himself the dental daddy. But don't be fooled by that charm.
Let me see your teeth. You have a nice smile.
Wearing hidden cameras, Inside Edition producers Katie Taylor and Megan Lupo met with him in this office.
Does it hurt?
No, it's painless procedure.
The price?
You said it was $6,000?
It's a sale. Oh, you want to do this today?
No thank you. We caught up with him outside his office. Are you performing illegal veneer procedures here?
Excuse me, no.
I reached out to this lady. She go by the Veneer Fairy, D with T-H-E-E. I reached out to her about 2 months ago and told her I wanted to get a service from her. Would she provide veneers? I guess that's her specialty. She was licensed in or whatever. So I went there for a consultation. She told me at the consultation that I would need a partial and that it was going to be $3,500. So I gave her half that day. She took my impressions and she said when the impressions came back that I could come back to her office and get the impressions on back. So fast forward to Wednesday. I get there Wednesday for my appointment. She give me the impressions. I try them on. I tell her immediately, these things is too big. I don't know what you need to do, but they need to be shaved down. They need to be adjusted. They need to be something. They too big in my mouth. Something need to happen. So she tells me that they got to be shaved down. I'm like, bet. She was like, but she didn't really have the tool, but she was going to try her best to shave them down. Red flag number 1. So I'm like, okay, as long as you shave them down, that's cool. So in the course of her causing herself supposedly fake shaving them down, this dude comes in her office. Mind you, I ain't even started getting my teeth fixed or nothing. A dude come in her office and she asked me, do you got the remaining balance because I need to give him some money and I wasn't able to go to the bank. So I'm already looking weird, like you ain't even started on my teeth and you asking me for the, matter of fact, I had gave her $2,000. She was asking me for $1,500. That's what was owed on the balance. So I was like, okay, cool. So she get the envelope. She give it to the dude. I don't know who he was. I guess he was her boyfriend. This is a scam that they running. She give it to the dude. He take the money. He sit there. She tell him to count the money before he leave. He count the money. She was like, this only $1,000. I said, yeah, I cashed out you $500. So she was like, okay, bet, that's cool. So he count the money. And this before you even start putting the utensils in my mouth. He count the money. He tell her how much it is. And then he leave out the door. At first, I ain't peep game because I'm like, okay, I'm finna get my teeth done. So
wait, Cashapping your dentist is nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, nasty work.
What she do with her money is her business. So bad. She calls herself shaving them down. Then she immediately start putting the veneers. She start doing the veneers and putting the partials in my mouth. So while she putting them in, she sit me back up because she got me leaning to like a dentist chair. She sit me back up. She say, I am. It's going down. She sit me back up and say, I just want to tell you that it's a possibility that glue might get on your partials and they might get stuck in your mouth. Now, at that point, I didn't know that partials was supposed to come in and out. I just found out that they wasn't even supposed to be glued in your mouth. That it's supposed to be something like if you get an implant, the partial's supposed to be able to come back so you can get your implant. So when she tell me that, I tell her, okay, but you gonna have to shave these down because I can't talk. She was like, okay, I'm gonna figure something out. So she go back to doing what she doing. By this time, mind you, I didn't get to her office till 5 o'clock. I got there like 5:15 p.m. Wednesday. So by this time, like I said, she set me up like she was like nervous, like they gonna be stuck in your mouth. And I'm like, are you gonna be able to shave them down? So she still went over the fact of shaving them down. She was like, I'm gonna do something and all you got to do is adjust to them because they knew. Me not thinking, trusting her, I'm like, okay. So then, like 8:30, no, like 9 o'clock, 9:15 roll around, she's still working on my teeth. The dude called her. He like, what you doing? You still there? She's like, yeah, I'm still here. But I'm so hungry. Before this happened, she kept saying, oh, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I'm about to faint. Oh my Lord, if I don't get nothing to eat, I'm gonna pass out. You doing all this while you doing my teeth. Oh, I ain't ate all day. Oh my God, I'm just about to die. At that point, I felt like she was trying to rush. Right, for real, straight up. At that time, I felt like she was trying to rush on me. But I didn't say that because I didn't see the actual work because I was leaning back in this chair. So she like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I ain't ate all day. I'm about to faint. The dude called her. It's like 9:25. He like, oh, I'm finna go to Longhorn. How long it's gonna be? Because they close at 10 o'clock. She tells him, oh, I'm finna hurry up on her so I can meet you there before they close. So I'm like, you finna hurry up. But at that time, I was like, okay, if you almost done, let me see. So she set me up. She was like, we done. I'm finished with you. So she takes some pictures. I'm like, oh, these things feel funny. I can't, at that point, I was talking so weird. I'm going to post the video when I get done so y'all can see how I was talking. I was like, oh, these things feel so weird. They so bulky. Like, I can't even close my mouth. She was like, oh, boo, you just got to get used to them. You got to get used to them. So we took a little selfie or whatever. I ain't going to lie. They did look good. They looked okay, but they didn't feel good. So I was like, okay, let me give her the benefit of the doubt because she the professional dealing whatever she supposed to do. So I leave her. 12 o'clock at night, my mouth go to hurting so bad, y'all. Like I'm in tears. I'm taking hydrocodone. I'm like, oh my God, something going on. But of course I didn't call her at 12 o'clock because I'm like, it's nothing that she gonna be able to do. I know the office ain't open. But as soon as 8 o'clock came, I text her phone. I say, listen, these things got to come out of my mouth. I've been up all night. I haven't been able to drink. I wasn't even able to drink a smoothie. I said it feel like my mouth is inflamed. I don't know what's going on, but these partials got to come out of my mouth. Partials got to come out of my mouth. She tells me, I'm going to see what I could do because I got a doctor's appointment. I'm going to see if I can make it over there. I told her, I don't care if you got a doctor's appointment.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Woods of Deals and Keeps It Lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Make sure you guys check out HiveMindLabs.com where you got your super fat burners. Okay, they won't do nothing for your veneers and your teeth, but hey, at least you'll be a skinny person. Let's get into it, man. Before I show y'all part 2, I want to explain how we got onto this. Okay, one TikTok creator was sent a cease and desist letter from these veneer experts because of the content that they're putting out, exposing them. And this person is actually in the dentistry industry. Into the dentistry industry or dentist industry, whatever. Make it make sense. But anyway, she got a cease and desist from Atlanta, Georgia, veneer company. And what she was doing was exposing how they done her. And this lady actually made it onto Inside Edition, which you've seen in the first clip. Okay, so let's show you the woman that is getting sent cease and desist letters. And this is crazy because TikTok creators, they're not they're exposing it all, but they're just saying like, hey, a lot, especially people in the dental industry, they're like, hey, this is not real dental industry. You don't have no insurance for this. You pay cash out of pocket. Well, at least if you had insurance, unlike this lady right here, you could at least got some of that paper, that pay alleviated to your insurance agent. But no, she wanted to go the cheap route, and now you got what you asked for.
This is the video that it was, and the statement that they're talking about in the cease and desist is that they give out certifications. They do give out certificates of completion for the veneer training class, but it's not a certification. So by me saying that they give out a certification is saying that they're doing something illegal in the classes that they're teaching. But also they're practicing on live models too. So, well, let me not say what they're doing. My bad. I'm about to go. Damn, I'm gonna get another season. I'm about to get another one. But yeah, the video was made like 7 weeks ago, something like that, on my page.
So like I said, these veneer exposers are getting cease and desist letters from actual companies. Like this one is, like I said, it's from Atlanta, and they are not playing. Okay, you messing with their money. Okay, even though it's illegal. And I want to see them try to take this to a judge. Like, how you doing something illegal and you try to take it to a judge? Like, judge, I don't have a certification for to be a dentist, but I'm working on people's teeth. And this lady is telling people that what I'm doing is illegal. We are not giving out certifications. We're giving out certificates. Okay, so if I give out a certificate, that's not saying you're certified. That's just saying you completed the course. Okay, in order to get certified, you have to go to dentist school. How does this work, man? Okay, let's get to the end of this video, and I'm gonna end it, man. Everyday people, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you. Check out the second part of this video. Peace.
Ain't no calling, ain't no texting me, ain't no tweeting me, ain't no writing me. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, because you didn't want to hear it when I tried to talk to you and be professional. I don't want to hear that. I want my money. And if I ain't going to get my money, the news going to be at your job. Baby, I'm going to get you shut down because you not licensed. I found that today. You not licensed to be doing that job. That certification, you done went and got you a tutorial or a piece of training, and you messing with people, and I want my money. And if I don't get my money, you going to have a lawsuit, and I'm going to have the news and everybody else at your building. So tap on in. Yeah, don't call me now. Don't call me. You ain't want to talk. I don't want to talk. And this is really out my character, but you done took me there, so I'm going there. Yo, y'all tap in. Don't call me now, baby. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. If you ain't got my $3,500, I don't want to talk. It ain't no talking. I tried to talk to you earlier. I've been talking to you since Wednesday. I need my money. Let me let a few more people get back on here, because I was in the midst of my story and people was calling my phone and texting me. Yeah, I know it's out of my character, but sometimes you got to get out your character to let a person know that you're not playing with them. Let me let a few more people get on here. Tag everybody. Tag everybody, because it's ridiculous how you go and get these YouTube trainings. You don't tell nobody that you're not certified. Yeah, it's probably my fault because I didn't ask if you had license, because I just assumed that you knew what you was doing. But you didn't know what you was doing. And all it's evident. And I tried to be professional and tell you without going live that I wanted my money, but you didn't want to be professional. This is how you wanted me to act. So since you want me to take it to the streets, I'm going to take it to the streets. Just like that. So let me tell y'all what happened. Let me back up. I just put a post before I went live explaining with the text messages and everything, explaining. I tagged her in the post, explaining everything. So about 2 months ago, I reached out to this girl She goes by the name of Veneer Fairy. I reached out to her and I told her I wanted to hire her for her services. We did a consultation. I went to her office. She advised me that I needed a partial and that she would be able to she had to sit off of my impressions, and that when she got them back, I could come and pay the remaining balance. I gave her half the money then. On Wednesday, I went to her office. That's when my appointment was. I went to her office on Wednesday, and I tried the partials on. When I tried the partials on, I explained to her then that they felt weird, like they was bulky. I couldn't hardly talk. They were so thick in my mouth that I couldn't even close my mouth. I'm gonna post a picture when I get done in a video so y'all can see how, so you could just know I'm not just talking. I got receipts to back it up. So I told her, I said, these feel weird in my mouth. Like I can't talk. That was when I first put them in. So she was like, I really don't have the tool that you need to get them shaved down. So I'm thinking to myself, if you done had my impressions in your office for over 2 to 3 weeks, why don't you got the tool? But anyway, she was like, no, you just need to adjust to them. So she took them out. I guess she called herself shaving them down. In the midst of her shaving them down, this dude walks in. First red flag. A dude walk in. I'm sitting in the chair waiting for her to finish doing what she doing so we can get to work. She asked me, could I give her the remaining of my payment? Now this is before she even put them in my mouth. So I ain't think nothing about it. I'm like, okay. But now that I think about it, maybe the dude was coming to get the money because you probably felt like I wasn't gonna like what you was doing. So you wanted him to get the money so he could get the hell up out of there and you wouldn't have to give me my money. But I ain't peep game then. So I gave her the money. The dude stayed up for about maybe 30 minutes and then he left. So she began to put the veneers in with the impression or whatever. So while she putting them in, I'm telling her, like, they still feel weird. They feel weird. So she sits me up or whatever because she got me leaning back in like a dentist chair. She sits me up and she says, yeah, she was, friend. She definitely was. Like, I don't know who they think they is. I don't know what she thought. But yeah, everybody finna know you finna be exposed today. So anyway, she sits me up. She goes, I just want to let you know that a little bit of the glue, I don't know what kind of glue, because again, I'm not no veneer tech. I don't do teeth. That's why I came to you. If you come to me, it's going to be about makeup. But I don't know nothing about no teeth. I know how I want them to look. I know I don't want to look like no horse and all of that. And I trusted you. I don't know if you were screenshotting pictures or what you was doing, but I trusted your word. I trusted you knowing your expertise. I thought this was something that you specialize in. So bet. Anyway, she sit me up. She tell me, oh, I just want you to know that it might be some glue might get on the partial and I might not be able to take it out. So the partial, if you don't know, it's supposed to come in and out. So if you get like implants, it's like a place for you to get an implant. They're not supposed to be staying in, which I didn't know that at that time. So I was like, okay, me trusting her again, okay, whatever. As long as you're able to shave them down, because at this point, I can't talk, I can't eat. I don't know what you want me to do, but as long as you're able to shave them down. She clearly went over the shave them down part. So she ended up doing her thing. I'm letting her do her thing because I'm thinking she gonna be able to adjust it before I leave. So mind you, dude called and tell her, she starts saying she hungry. So I'm thinking like, I don't care how hungry you is, you got to finish this job before I leave here. So the dude tell her, he had Longhorn. She like, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm about to throw up. Mind you, I got my money. I'm about to throw up. I'm so hungry. I'm about to throw up. Ooh, if I do one more thing, I'm about to throw up. So now I'm thinking like, what is wrong with this lady? I need, you done got my money. You done got $3,500. Now you talk about you hungry and finna faint. So the nigga tell her, meet me at Longhorn. Meet me at Longhorn before they close. So she said, tell him, oh, I'm gonna meet you at Longhorn, but I got to hurry up with her. So now she rushed and do my teeth. So by this time, it's like 9:30. My back done started hurting. My mouth is swole. It's hurting. But I'm telling her, she takes a picture. I'm like, they look all right, but they still, at that time, I couldn't talk. I said, they look all right, but I can't talk. She said, you got to adjust to them. So I'm thinking, okay, she know what she doing. By 12 o'clock, not even 24 hours, 12 o'clock, Thursday morning, I'm crying in tears because my mouth is swollen. I can't talk. I had to call out of work Thursday. I call this lady. I tell her, listen, I got to call out work. I can't even talk. My mouth is swollen. These things got to come out my mouth. She tells me she got a doctor's appointment. She gonna try to see what she could do. But can I come to the shop maybe at 10 o'clock? At that point, I'm like, okay, just meet me at the shop. So I go to the shop. I'm sitting at the shop waiting for her because at this point, I haven't been able to sleep, eat, drink, nothing. All night taking pain medicine. I go to the shop. She tells me she don't have the tool to take these partials out my mouth. So I am flipping out. She tells me she start drilling them. She's drilling them. And I'm aggressively pulling them. Mind you, I don't got no pain medication. You ain't numb me up. You don't got the proper tools to take them out of my mouth. I am crying. At one point, she tells me, you might need to go to the emergency room because I think I might pull your real teeth out with trying to take them out your mouth. At this point, I was upset. I was like, oh my God, these things hanging out my mouth. This lady telling me that I'm going to have to go to the emergency room. I already hate going to the dentist to get teeth pulled anyway. And you pulling my teeth. Like, I wish I would have had a video to show you how this was going. So anyway, I finally tell her after she drilled my teeth, I finally tell her, let me try one more last time. If not, I'm not even talking because I'm using sign language because at this time, them things hanging out my mouth. So I tell her, I'm like, I'm over it. But it took her a whole hour. I'm telling her I'm over it. So I tell her, let me stand up and let me try because sometimes you can put pain on yourself better than somebody else. So I stand up in her office. She got like this little mirror in the sink. I stand up over there where her sink at. And girl, I just yanked them out with all my strength. They did finally come out at the last minute. They came out. I mean, it was to the point where I thought I was finna faint. That's how much pain I was in. But if you ever done had your teeth pulled, and if you ain't had no numbing medicine, that's how it felt. So at that time when they come out, she like, oh my God. Oh, I'm so glad you got them out. Oh, I'm so glad you got them out. At this point, I just want to get out her office because I'm still in pain. And I'm like, I'm in a shock that I had to just go through this. Like, lady, I done gave you $3,500. Them teeth ain't even been in my mouth for 8 hours. And now I'm having to pull them out like that. So she tells me, I'm going to have to send these partials back and get them cut down, which you should have did in a get-go because I advised you of that before we even started. Or I'm going to have to send them to somewhere to get them cut down. And then you could come back and get them done. At that point, I just wanted to leave her office. I'm like, okay, whatever. I got to go. So when I leave her office, I text her. I put it on my story. Y'all should go back and see it. I text her and say, listen, I appreciate your customer service for trying to come and accommodate the situation. But however, I just went down. Oh yeah, she said she had to find my sister on here. She was at the office while all this happened. So that's my witness. Like, she was sitting there looking like, oh my God, my sister is about to faint. At one point, my sister was like, sis, stop pulling your mouth because you're going to pull your teeth out. But I didn't care. At that point, I wanted my teeth out. I wanted them teeth out. I wanted to not be in pain. So I text her when I leave her office. When I leave her office, I text her and tell her, I said, listen, I appreciate you for trying to accommodate the situation. But unfortunately, what I just went through, I'm not going to be able to come back. I said, I got abscess on the side of my mouth. I have to go to the emergency room to get antibiotics because I got 2 abscess in my mouth. I don't know if it was from your tools, if it was from the partial, if it was from you not shaving it down. I don't know, but I have to get antibiotic. I got abscess in my mouth, and unfortunately, I don't want you touching my mouth. This lady tells me that she not going, and at that point I said, I'm in business. I understand you use your time and your products. I'm not even asking for all my money back, which I rightfully should. I rightfully should, because I trusted you. I said, but if you could give me half my money back, we could call it a truth. Just give me half my money back. So she tells me, oh, I text her. That was at 4 o'clock. That was at 4 o'clock on Thursday. I text her. She didn't respond. I called her. I text her again this morning at 8. I said, you being a professional business person, you should at least responded to my text. You didn't respond, and you didn't say anything. I said, what can we do about a reimbursement? You almost took my teeth out. I have an infection. I have abscess in my mouth. I have an infection from you. What can we do about this? She said, oh, let me call you back. I'm going to let you know what I could do. Give me a few moments. I said, okay, bet, cool. 12 o'clock today, she texted me and told me she ain't going to be able to give me my money back. She done offered several times for me to come back to her office and get them re-put in. That's her solution. If I don't want that solution, it's nothing that she could do, because I signed the consent. I said, yeah, I signed a consent form for you to do your job. I have an infection in my mouth. You could not drill those teeth out of my mouth. I had to pull them out without them being numb. And I got a text message of you telling me to go to the emergency room. So you did not provide the service that you were supposed to provide. And I'm not even asking for all my $3,500. I'm asking for half my money. Not to mention, I still got these 8 veneers at the bottom of my mouth. 8 of them. 8 of them that can't come out. My dentist probably don't even want to see me, because it's going to be a liability issue. It's going to be a liability issue. So now I got to find somebody to take these out my mouth and pay somebody to do the job correctly that you didn't do. You don't have a license, boo. Because you didn't even tell me that you didn't have the correct tools. You had my partials over there for 2 weeks. You could have got them shaved down. You could have bought the tools. Girl, you went and got your degree from off of YouTube. You had to. And you don't know business 101, and everybody need to know. I'm telling y'all need to do I didn't do my research. That's my bad. I didn't do it. But at the end of the day, if I mess up in this business, I'm going to make it right. Regardless if I signed a consent form or not. I have an infection in my mouth. I couldn't sleep all night. And I don't got the partials. And I don't got the veneers. So you just going to take my $3,500? No, ma'am. That's not how it's going to work. And so I posted everything. I tagged her name in. And before I even went to social media, because anybody know me, know that I'm not the person to be like this. This out of my character. I don't come to social media. I don't put my business on no social media. I don't do none of that. But what I do know is social media have the power. When the truth is out there, it got the power to make you or break you. You stopped responding to my calls. You said you wouldn't give me my money. And then had the nerve to tell me to have a blessed day. You wish me the best. Girl, what you mean you wish me the best? Have a blessed day. Bless my money back over here. Like you got it. You wrong. And ain't nothing right about that. You gonna call somebody to whoop. I'm telling you, listen. Anybody else would have went to that office and tore that office down. Not only that, now I got to pay doctor fees for going to the emergency room for getting antibiotics from your equipment. From something that you said that you was licensed in. That's what I'm saying, boy. And then y'all be like, oh, why we don't want to support each other? That be the reason why. That right there. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Girl, not only do I got it on one side, I got both my mouth got abscess on it. And I sent her the picture showing her, like, I got an infection in my mouth. What we gonna do about that? She talk about, oh, you signed it. Ain't nothing we could do about that. You signed a consent form. Girl, I'm gonna have Bay News 9, 10, 14 at your job. Believe that this is not over. Like, you cannot just take people hard-earned money and think that it's gonna, oh, I said what I said and that's it. No, if it was something on me If I would have messed up, I didn't even have the teeth 8 hours. I didn't even have them in my head 9 hours, girl. I didn't even have, you got everything at your shop. And you telling me you ain't gonna give me my money? And then now that I think about it, you had that nigga come there because you probably felt like I wasn't gonna like the service that you provided and he was gonna be gone with the money. Yeah, I peeped the game. I maybe peeped it too late, but I peeped game. I see what y'all did. I see what kind of scam you trying to run. I see that, but guess what? She in a suite, girl. I'm gonna post the address. I'm gonna post it. It's on my page. I'm gonna post the address. And I should have known, like when I first inquired about her services, I was asking her where her address was at. And she was like, oh, once you pay your deposit, I'll give you the address. I'm like, girl, I'm not finna pay no deposit without having no address. Her name Veneer Fairy, the Veneer Fairy. She might have done blocked me, but I tagged her on my page before I even went live. I tagged her with the text messages and all that. Because we've been going back and forth all day. All day about it. I'm telling you, you cannot come. And she not even from here. She from Baltimore and she thinks she gonna come to Tampa with that foolishness. No, ma'am. You gonna get it shut down. You gonna get it shut. I'm gonna see that it's shut down. This will be your last time playing in somebody's mouth, giving them an infection. The last time. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be out there holding picket fix signs. I'm gonna have signs out there. I'm gonna have the news people out there. Girl, you will not continue to just get somebody money. You're not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna tell the people. Tell the people how you run this service. I don't care nothing about your good customer service. Yeah, you got good customer service, but you got poor, janky quality. Nobody cares about your customer service when you got putting infections in people's mouth. Nobody cares about that. That's what she said. Oh, I know my business will go far because I got good customer service. Who cares about your customer service when you're out here giving infections? Who cares about it? You didn't have no customer service because if you did, we wouldn't be here. This is where we at because you didn't have good customer service. And that's all I got to say. Right, I did. This happened on Wednesday. I called you Thursday. It's now Friday. I text you Thursday. It's Friday. You still don't run me back my coins. And I wasn't even asking her for all of it. I said, give me half because I know you put your time in. She did have good customer service and she did try what she tried. And I'm a business person as well. So I wasn't trying to hit her over the head. I said, give me half of my money. What can we do? Can you give me half my money back? But girl, you had already gave that nigga your money and you probably didn't have my money, but that wasn't my problem. That wasn't my problem. If you decided to give that man your money, that's your business. I want my money back. For real. And I'm telling you, until I get it back, y'all will see, I will be going live when I get the news people there. Because I'm going to get you shut down, baby. You played with the wrong one. I'm going to get you shut all over. Your whole business is over because you should have been. I don't know if you licensed or you not. But you can't be licensed if you don't got the proper tools to undo what you did. And then gonna tell me to go to the emergency room and be blessed? Ha! You finna be blessed. We're gonna see who will be blessed. And y'all have a good night.